Welcome to ADAMMCKOLA TV. I'm Adam. This is the live reaction to Mayweather against McGregor. Yes, you guys asked and I have delivered. Now, a lot of you guys here, you lot were asking because you thought I was going to look stupid in this live stream. You thought I was going to look stupid because Mayweather would have lost, but it didn't go the way you expected. Floyd Mayweather beat McGregor. It went the way most people expected, to be fair. And to be fair to Conor McGregor, look, I said this before the fight. Regardless of the result of this fight, Conor McGregor is a winner. There is no way he should have been in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. There's no way he shouldn't have been in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. So the simple fact that Conor McGregor got this fight for all that money is, you know what, he's already winning. Both of them are already winning. But in terms of the fight, Floyd Mayweather won it easily. It was comfortable. First 2 rounds went to Conor McGregor, but that was more because Floyd Mayweather let Conor McGregor tire himself out. He's obviously used to longer rounds but shorter fights. So I think it seemed like Mayweather was allowing McGregor to come out, allowing McGregor to show what he had, and Mayweather then took over from 3, 4, 5 rounds. So it was an interesting fight in the sense that you didn't know what to expect from Conor McGregor, but what I did expect was a Floyd Mayweather win. What I did expect was 50-0. I don't think you can even count this as a 50th win, really, because it's not a proper boxing fight. This was a circus, as they say. This was a one-off event. This was Conor McGregor stepping into the boxing world. Now, people say, oh, Mayweather should step into the UFC world. Obviously, he would get banged if he stepped into that world. It's a completely different sport. And stripping down MMA to boxing is obviously easier to do than adding elements to Mayweather's game. So, look, Mayweather won the fight, fair and square. I was just watching that fight thinking, this is the last time we are ever going to see Floyd Mayweather fight. This is the last time we're ever going to see Floyd Mayweather fight. And it was really, really disappointing. Because it wasn't really a top quality, top level boxing match. But when you look at it from the spectacle it was, the circus it was it worth the PPV in terms of a boxing match? No. Canelo versus Triple G will be the fight that everybody wants to see. That will be the fight that everybody will be talking about for this year. Because this fight wasn't a spectacle for the boxing. It was a spectacle for the 2 characters that were in it. It was a spectacle for Mayweather. It was a spectacle for McGregor. It was a spectacle for these 2 showmen, and to get to see both of them in the ring was really weird. There were times when I was watching that, I was watching that fight and I was thinking, is this a computer game that I'm watching? This looks really, really strange watching it. It looked really weird. And even at times when Mayweather was being his usual defensive work and he was working defensively and he was turning, McGregor would punch down and with the side of his fist. I mean, it was just really awkward. It was really, really awkward to watch. And you could tell that Conor McGregor wasn't a boxer. You could tell that he hasn't got that ring craft. You could tell all of that to it. But it was interesting. A collision of 2 completely different sports. Mayweather against McGregor. They wanted Pacquiao to beat Mayweather. He didn't do it. They wanted McGregor to do it. He couldn't do it. They've asked for Canelo, Oscar De La Hoya. All these names have come. Zab Judah, Castillo. You mention all these names. They have come and Mayweather has sent them packing. All these people have said, we've got a game plan for Mayweather. And they've all failed. 50 game plans have come. 50 game plans have failed. Floyd Mayweather, the greatest of his generation. And that's not because of this fight today. This fight doesn't prove anything today at all to his legacy. His legacy is already intact as one of the greatest and the greatest of our generation. So, look, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, at the end of the day, they're both laughing their socks off. They're both having an absolute laugh because they've made multi-millions of pounds. But Mayweather won, and I hate to say I told you so. Anthony Bethel, thank you subscribing to ADAMMCKOLA TV. You're an absolute legend, mate. We've got close to 200 people in at the moment. Get hitting that like button. I'm going to dive into your comments very soon as well. Nigel Green says, who won? It's obvious who won, isn't it? Floyd Mayweather won. Javante won with an illegal punch to the back of the head, says Mustafa. I don't know, it's a little bit different. Ulrich says Mayweather in an octagon never going to happen. Of course, it's never going to happen. All the way to the bank, says Robbie Jones. Iron Mike said everyone has a game plan until they get punched in the face. Marco says that. Roy Keane versus McGregor, says Gerardo. I wanted McGregor to win, says Salman. I guess you're disappointed. And say it again, says Marco. What I do know is the numbers on this stream would have been triple, quadruple if Mayweather did lose today. Because a lot of you guys would have been here to tell me that I'm stupid, that what happened, you were wrong, but I've been right today. So, you know what, it's all good, man, it's all good. I'm not going to rub it in too much. Besides, I'm a bit tired for that anyway. But overall, I knew what was going to happen in this fight, man. I knew Floyd Mayweather was going to win. And I knew it would go down this way. To be honest, though, I didn't expect as much from McGregor. Am I upset with Lukaku for missing a penalty? I'm not. No, I'm not upset with anybody for missing a penalty. It happens. Zlatan versus McGregor. Nap time, that was great. Cool broadcasters. David, thank you very much for getting involved, David. Guys, if you're new to ADAMMCKOLA TV, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button as well. Ultimately, today, this was a quick stream for you. You guys wanted my thoughts on the McGregor versus Mayweather fight, so I've given you my thoughts. And my thoughts are, this fight, it wasn't the best in terms of boxing matches. It was a decent spectacle in terms of getting to see McGregor and Mayweather together. It was strange, it was weird. The real boxing fight I'm looking forward to is Canelo versus Triple G. But this fight today, I'm happy that I got to see Floyd Mayweather fight one more time. I'm happy that I got to see him win one more time, because Floyd Mayweather is without doubt one of the greatest of our generation. But you've got to give credit to Conor McGregor for his showmanship, for his craft, for his hard work, for his determination in getting this fight, because just getting this fight was a victory for him. To be able to earn more money than he'll make in UFC in such a short amount of time was incredible for him. And I think before McGregor stepped into the ring today, he was a winner. But Mayweather did it, and Mayweather's beaten better boxers. So it's not a discredit to Conor McGregor to have lost this fight, because better boxers have lost against Mayweather. But I think it shows McGregor needs to stick to UFC. You could tell he was uncomfortable in there today. But again, against a lesser boxer, you never know. He might have a chance against a lesser boxer. He might have a chance against a lesser boxer, because you look at the way he fought Mayweather, and while his fitness went, he's used to longer rounds, shorter fights. He's used to that. So once his fitness went, it was really obvious to see. So it'd be interesting if he could work on his fitness, how he would cope in a fight. Gregory says, yes, I am Irish through my parents. My mum's side is Irish, actually. My dad's side's Indian. Mum and dad are born in England, but my mum's family's from Ireland and my dad's family's from India. So that's how it goes down. I'm English, but I'm of mixed heritage of Indian and Irish. There you go. McGregor got beat so bad, McGregor dries his tears with $100 bill, says Anthony Bethel. That's facts for you. No matter what happens today, that's what goes down. We've got over 580 people in at the moment. Thank you for joining us here on youtube.com/ADAMMCKOLA. We are reviewing the fight between Mayweather and McGregor. New style video that we're doing here today on the channel. But if you've seen the fight, what were your thoughts? What was your favourite part of the fight? What did you make of McGregor's first ever professional boxing fight? What did you make of Mayweather's last ever boxing fight? What did you make of all of that? What are you looking forward to in terms of Triple G and Canelo? Do you want me to do live reaction for the Triple G and Canelo fight? Do you want me to continue with this boxing theme? I have done boxing videos on here before. I went to the fight with Joshua and Klitschko, and I did a vlog for that. I've interviewed Raza Hamza, who's an up-and-coming professional boxer, and I'm going to one of his fights soon, and we're going to be doing another interview and maybe a vlog of his fight as well. So make sure you're keeping it locked, and if you want to see all that content, subscribe, hit that notifications button. If you're new to the channel, I'm very close to 40k, and I really will appreciate you subscribing to the channel and making sure we can get closer to that target. But right now, we are talking Mayweather, we are talking McGregor, and we are reacting to the fight as we saw it. What was your favourite thing about the fight? Did the referee stop it too early? Do you think McGregor could have continued? I don't think he could have. He looked visibly gone. He had looked like he was tired. He'd just gone at that point. And I think it was right for the referee to call it off. I have huge respect for Conor. First few rounds, he looked like he would win. I think it was obvious that that actually, like, he exerted a lot of energy in that first couple of rounds. So that was quite obvious that he'd faint up, it'd faint away in the end. Jonathan Harrell says, thanks for staying up, mate. No problem, mate. I was staying up for the fight, and you guys wanted me to do this video, so I thought, let's do it. Our doctor says, am I getting FIFA 18? I will be getting FIFA 18. Yes. Amiro says, McGregor is so funny, man. He is a funny guy. 3 winners tonight, McGregor, Floyd, and the taxman, says Tiana, and I totally do agree with that. He was well out of shape, says Tom Pierce. But interesting. I was sat there thinking, wonder what else could happen. Who's McGregor going to fight next? Stone Cold Steve Austin? Was Big Show going to come flying out? Would you hear the music? Well, it's the Big Show. Big Show comes running out to get his revenge on Mayweather for when Mayweather broke his nose. Chokeslams Mayweather. McGregor pins him. It all goes off. That's what they may as well just done. Turned it into a proper circus. I think a lot of people that would have paid for this fight, paid big money to go to the fight, went out tonight to watch the fight, would have been left very disappointed by that fight. If you've never watched a Mayweather fight before, you would have been disappointed by it. If you're only used to UFC, where people are getting knocked out left, right, and centre, then you would have been disappointed with watching this fight tonight, because Mayweather is an artist. He's a great counter-attacking boxer. He's a great tactician. He reads the game well. And I thought today was one of his worst fights that I've seen from him, really. He was making a lot of errors and a lot of mistakes, and I think that was because of how awkward it was with Conor McGregor. His reach was obviously a problem in the early rounds for him. And Mayweather in those early rounds found it hard to get close to him. But once his fitness went, it was all over from there. And Mayweather knew what he was doing. He's got that craftsmanship in the ring. He's got that nous in the ring. You know, he's just a solid guy, man. And better boxers aren't going to beat him. Canelo is one of the best boxers out there at the moment. He couldn't beat him. You know, Oscar De La Hoya, he couldn't beat him. So you're looking at fighters from great fighters over the years that haven't been able to beat Floyd Mayweather, sticking Conor McGregor in for his first ever boxing fight. It was never going to happen, and I told you so. You guys were jumping in saying 49-1. I told you so. Wish Conor just took him down and put him in hard bars, says Darren G. It did look like Conor McGregor was just on the edge of doing that at some points, didn't he? When McGregor would turn his back and he'd kind of like grab him and not know what to do, and it was like, could you imagine him just thinking, I'm in the octagon for a second and going absolute mad? Mayweather is the Mourinho of boxing. I think that's a great way to put it, says Mizan. He was fatigued, but I still feel for the stoppage was a bit early, says Extasio. It looked like McGregor didn't care that he lost because he made 100 million. Would you care if you lost if you made 100 million? Particularly in a fight that doesn't affect your UFC career. He can always go back to his day job, do you know what I mean? It doesn't affect anything. Mayweather the man, says Bally. Canelo would look not kind of out clean. I agree with that, Chicano. Mourinho is the... Yeah, someone else said that as well. And yeah, you guys are getting in. Next up, Zlatan versus McGregor. Triple G versus Canelo. Who have I got, says Miguel. I've got Canelo, you know. I know it's going to be a tight fight. It's going to be a tight fight, and it's difficult to call it. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Triple G win. But the last performance I've seen from Triple G, it wasn't, you know, great. I think Triple G is a fantastically talented fighter, and he's got bombs in those hands. But I just think Canelo's an all-round better boxer in terms of his all-round package. And why he may not hit as hard, I think he will outbox him in the end. And if it does go the distance, I expect him to win. Obviously, if it ends early, then it could be Triple G that takes it. But if it goes a distance, I expect Canelo to take it. Conor had no problems getting inside control hooks on Mayweather. Sadly, that's illegal in boxing, says Jeff Dwyer. Has Floyd retired? It would be Floyd's last fight. He did say it would be his last fight, didn't it? Which is really disappointing. Man United God says boxing is nothing compared to UFC. I tend to disagree with that, although I'm sure a lot of people will agree with you. Who will become the new face of boxing, says James Mitchell. There's a lot of different guys out there. You look at Anthony Joshua in the heavyweight section. You look at lower down the Canelos, the Triple Gs. You know, boxing's healthy at this moment in time, and you've always got good up-and-coming talented boxers coming through. So I wouldn't worry about that. But I am really, really disappointed to have seen Mayweather in his last ever fight tonight. I've started watching Mayweather when I was in around year 8, year 9. It wasn't his first ever fight. It was about his 24th or something. And then the Castillo fight sticks out to me as well. And I've watched some big fights for him over the years. Oscar De La Hoya, Ricky Hatton, Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez tonight. And just watching all those fights, supporting Mayweather. There have been times when I've been nervous for him, but every single time he's come through. And before the fight, I was really confident that he'd win it. And then before the fight started, just before the fight started, I sat there and I thought, I've never seen Mayweather lose in my life. Is this tonight that I see it? And then obviously as the rounds went on, it was obvious it wasn't going to happen. But I didn't want to see Mayweather go out on a sad note. And thankfully I didn't get to see that. I got to see Mayweather go out with a clean record. And I absolutely do love that. Great stuff, man. I'm absolutely loving the Mayweather stuff. But really looking forward to this fight between Triple G and Canelo as well. Anyway, guys, that's me done for today. I'm going to go sleep and wake up hopefully for around Chelsea and Everton. Remember tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I've got my vlog scheduled, my match day vlog. So make sure you subscribe so you get the notifications for that. And then also later on in the day, I will be on the Aftermath live as well. So guys, thank you for joining us here. It's been great to have you guys here. Make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribe, share, and of course comment as well. I've been ADAMMCKOLA. You guys have been legends. I'm out of here.